Hey everybody, this is the Mud Guy, and I want to welcome you to part 2 of the Project OMAR series, where we take a Team Associated rival from a monster truck and turn it into something more like an all-terrain vehicle. Now, today I was lucky enough to have my neighbor donate his MGT to this video, and the reason I have the MGT here is because I want to show you the comparisons between the Team Associated rival and the Team Associated MGT. A lot of guys have been writing in saying, hey, the rival looks just like a T-Max. Is it the same thing as a T-Max? Well, it is very similar, but what it is a descendant from the MGT. The big difference being MGT is nitro and the rival is electric, but there are similarities, many parts can switch back and forth, but there are major differences too. And I want to touch base on that. So let's switch the camera around and I can show you the differences between the two, because that's going to come, you're going to have to take that into consideration when you upgrade your parts and pick bodies and stuff like that. Okay, so it's a little hard getting both of these trucks in the same shot. They're very big. As you can see, the biggest difference, well, aside from this being nitro and this being electric, is the fact that the rival is a little bit longer than the MGT. The wheelbase length is greater on the rival. So basically what that means is if you pick a body out for the rival that matches the MGT, your wheel wells aren't going to be perfect. It's not going to be off by much, but don't think that your MGT bodies are going to be perfect for the rival, because it is a little bit different. And if you take a quick look, there are some differences here. You have this aluminum part here on the chassis is a little bit different because it's a nitro truck. So the plastic sides look like they're similar, so maybe those parts can be interchanged, but definitely not the big hunk of aluminum on the bottom. A-arms are the same, top and bottom. Shock towers are the same. Body posts are the same. These are actually the same shocks that the rival came with. Bumpers are a little bit different. I don't know if you can see that. Here, try to, a little bit different there, but I mean, the aesthetics of this part are the same. It's just a little bit different how it attaches to the body here. Where your hinges mount here, these aluminum blocks, that's the same. The knuckles, I believe, are the same. I don't know if you can see that. And I want to take off the tire because there is a difference in hex size for these two trucks. Okay, I got the wheels off here, and right off the bat you can see that the MGT uses a 14mm hex and the rival uses a 17mm hex. So you're not necessarily going to be able to use these MGT wheels if you ever wanted to use MGT wheels for the rival. So there's a difference there. You also have wider threads here and a bigger nut to keep your wheel on for the rival, as opposed to this little guy for the MGT. Overall, there are many similarities between the Team Associated rival and the Team Associated MGT, but the biggest difference when it comes to selecting bodies being the fact that this wheelbase is longer than this wheelbase. So that I had to take into consideration when picking my body. My first idea was to go with a stock rival body and just customize it in my own way. After I cut it out, I discovered it didn't hold its shape too well, and I noticed the detail was very poor. If I was to achieve a certain look, this body wasn't going to work. I think I'll just keep it for bashing. My next choice was to just pick something cool that could fit the MGT. My pick was the Proline GMC top kick body. The longer one would fit pretty good front to back, and the difference in wheel wells wasn't that bad. The body would have to ride high, and it doesn't cover the chassis. To get this to work, I will have to mount the front as close to the windshield as possible. This could be tricky, but the end result is going to look good. Stay tuned for the paint job. Thanks for watching.